Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to learn how to read digital output or digital input of USB DAQ using LabVIEW. So let us start. To configure, since I don't have any hardware with me and I'm using LabVIEW Simulator. So let us start. I'll open LabVIEW and configure USB DAQ so that we can. So you can see that I have opened NI. So in the devices I'll create NI DAQ Simulator. It's taking a little bit time now. So it is USB DAQ. We will take 6501 since it has a input output both. So you can see that I've configured 6501 DAQ USB card in NIMax. We can see that there's a pinout. There's a detail pinout. We can see that detail in the card manual. So let us not spend too much time here. I'll minimize this and open LabVIEW. So here I'm going to take new VI. So hit the screen so that it is visible on front end as well as back end. So let us take measurement library, freeze that library here. We'll take create channel, then start the task, read digital input, stop the task and clear the task. So these are the important blocks which require to read analog input from DAQ card. So here I'll configure each one of them. So it is set on AI voltage, that is analog voltage. I'll set it to digital input. Then we'll connect all those blocks and pass the parameter to each block. Here we want to use digital channel, single channel, and let us see multiple samples. So we'll use the complete array of complete byte of first line of the channel. So you can see that now all the blocks are connected. I'll still pass the initial parameters to this block, and now here I'll select the channel constant, and you can see that since the hardware is already configured in NIMax, it is visible here in the LabVIEW. So I have selected device 1 port 0 line 0. Now it will read the hardware, start the task, and let us set the timeout. Maybe it is, you can set 10. Then here let us create an indicator for data. You can see that this is an indicator of each and every bit which is connected to the first line, and more or less we are done with this. We will see first so yeah, I'll just reframe this. I'll turn on the highlighter. So currently you can see that the hardware is connected. Since there is no input, maybe we'll get all the input as 0. So let us check whether we get any error or not. Start the task. You can see that out of 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see that apart from some zeros, there are some 1 also. So there are some high inputs which are already on in this particular card. You can see those inputs here. So I've read this particular channel. Now let us see how we can read, how we can turn on the output also. So we can do one thing here. Now instead of input, I'm making it digital output, and I'll replace this particular instruction by write. I'll delete this. I'll reconnect all the connections. Again, we'll configure digital single channel multiple sample. So we're going to set the output of this particular card, and now here we are going to select what is the set value. You can see that we can set any number of this particular output to true. Currently it is false. I've kept it false. We will turn on the first one as high, and let us see whether we are able to turn on this without any error. So you can see that there is no error and the output is successfully turned on. Because I don't have any physical hardware, I cannot show you here, but it is successfully executing, and it is that easy. Since there is no sampling involved in this, I have not selected the clock. Okay guys, so this is the short video I wanted to upload, and see, you can see that it's very easy to read digital input outputs from DAQ card. Thank you for watching the channel. Please subscribe and comment.